Hey everyone. June recently ended, so of course, time to give a rundown of what I bought over the course of the month. First, the DVD box set of Voltron Legendary Defender Seasons 3 through 6. The 4 oddly half-length seasons of 6 or 7 episodes each, exploring the ever-changing dynamic between the team and Prince Lotor. And once again, of course, it's on Netflix, but still nice to have it on disc to enjoy basically whenever and wherever this goes. One of my new Criterion releases for June, Swing Time on Blu-ray. The 1936 George Stevens film starring, of course, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, despite the odd cover there. Well-known romantic comedy musical about the two. They're acting, they're singing, they're dancing. Don't think I'd ever seen a movie with either of them before, showcasing their skills, so it was nice to blind buy it and check it out. Of course, the final pre-Avengers Endgame Marvel release, Captain Marvel. A little 90s prequel, taking a look at the adventures of a Kree Star Force military member working to uncover her past and realize her role in the war against the shape-shifting Skrulls. Not a total knockout amongst the franchise, but still a lot of fun. Explores a nice piece of pre-Iron Man history. Over to comics for a bit. Issue 7 of IDW's rebooted Transformers continuity. Written by Brian Ruckley, of course, with art by Angel Hernandez, Andrew Griffith, and Anna Malkova. Exploring the aftermath of another recent tragedy with things such as Bumblebee considering joining the Ascenticon Guard. And also, interestingly, this was, for a little promotional thing, the issue was bagged with a free booster pack of the Transformers trading card game. Granted, Wave 1, but it's still nice to get people's attention. For mine, the character card was an extra one of Bombshell. One I've already got, but not really disappointed in that. Wait a second. Another satisfying blind buy in Us, the next horror film directed by Jordan Peele. Of course, as a follow-up to Get Out. Well, not in direct story, but for his horror directing career. Pretty intense story about a family who encounter sinister doubles of themselves while vacationing. Not exactly sure how it stacks up against Get Out, but still very enjoyable, still very suspenseful, and very much worth seeing. Like the cover actually notes. Another IDW comic in Samurai Jack Lost Worlds issue 2. Written by Paul Allor, art by Adam Bryce Thomas. Bit more of a series expected, cartoon expected storyline with Jack investigating a supposedly haunted village during his travels. A little less out there, but still quite nice. And the second Criterion purchase for me during June, Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Directed by John Cameron Mitchell, released in 2001. Based on the musical of the same name for the stage by John Cameron Mitchell and Stephen Trask. Exploring this kind of down on their luck rock star, also played by Mitchell, while flashbacks show like the progressing relationships and life and work and all they entail. Pretty fun, pretty sad, but still quite an interesting time. Next Transformers crossover I've been looking forward to from IDW. Issue 1 of Transformers Ghostbusters, Ghosts of Cybertron, Part 1. Written by Eric Burnham, art by Dan Schoening, or Schoening. Kind of setting things up as supernatural phenomena on Earth. Draw the Autobots and Decepticons to it. Starting with the original breakout character of Ectotron. Takes the form of the Ghostbusters Ecto-1 signature car. Nice, goofy mashup of two popular 1984 properties. And if I can, I'd like to get the toy of Ectotron, but we'll see. Of course, the next issue of Oni Press's Invader Zim comic, issue 44. Written by Stephen Shanahan, illustrated by Warren Wusenik. Exploring this interesting trip to Meat Mountain. Yeah, even amongst Invader Zim stories, that setup is pretty strange. But what are you gonna do? Onward to toy purchases. First, these little guys. Aimless and Taraxodon. The Wave 2 Battle Masters for the Siege toy line. Aimless turning into a double-barreled gun, and Taraxodon turning into a big battle axe. Come with little effects parts, little like energy streams for Aimless. Kind of a big like energy swipe for Taraxodon. Very nice to have those. After seeing them in stores starting a couple months ago, I think. Then the Micromasters of the same wave, like the Rescue Patrol in Red Heat and Stakeout, fire truck and police car. And they can also combine into a kind of cheesy but effective, like bigger, bulkier rifle. And the Soundwave Spy Patrol, Laserbeak, the Condor, and Ravage, the Panther. Can both turn into little like cassette cartridges that fit in Soundwave, or otherwise supposed shields that can be mounted on larger figures' arms. Don't actually have Soundwave at this point. Not even sure if I'll get him, but obviously wouldn't hurt with that compatibility. Of course, more bots collecting. 6 in one day, but I'll show them 3 at a time. Got Remorsal, the chocolate bar. Stinkosaurus Rex, the bathroom decorative plant. And Sergeant Scrub-a-Dub, the bar of soap. Those are from Series 1. Series 2, we got Ollie Bite, the Ollie Cap, TV Cop, a little TV, and Technotic Sonic, the portable speaker. And I gotta tell you, Ollie Bite is probably already one of my favorites. Take the tail like so. Separate the arms. Adjust the mouth. Flip around the legs from the back. And adjust the fin. And yeah, there you have a pretty crazy shark robot made from a hat. Really like that. Already a standout to me. And of course, whether or not you saw the card rundown video for the past 2 months, of course, got another 6 booster packs. 3 for Wave 1, 3 for Wave 2. Probably the last of my Wave 1 booster purchasing. This Wave 3 Siege line starts appearing in retail. But for these character cards I got included for Wave 1 an extra Optimus Prime, Thundercracker, and another Bombshell. For Wave 2, the combiner version of Dinobot Sludge, Ruckus, and Predacon Rampage. So pretty nice variety all around. For the cards, and for this month's purchases overall. So yeah, quite a few movies, few comic issues, and plenty of little Transformers-based stuff. Besides July's Criterion sale, I'm not entirely sure what the month has in store, but there'll still be some sort of fun variety of things to show off. So with that, I'll see you in early August to talk about the July purchases. See you later, folks.